After he stowed away from the town, he ran out of fuel and went to a school. And then he went to this class. But then he realized there was a sandstorm. But he didn't care. But then he realized he didn't like school and decided to end it all outside. But then he realized he doesn't get hurt outside. But he didn't care and decided to jump off the balcony to end it all. But then he realized he can jump off the roof. But then he realized the ladder was gone. But he didn't care. And then he found the ladder, but it got flung into the ocean. But he didn't care and went back to ending it all by jumping off the second floor. After the experience at the school, he went to a construction site. And then he saw that everyone was hijacking vehicles. But he didn't care and tried to hijack this crane. And then he climbed up this building. He climbed all the way up to the top. But then he saw a crane. But then he realized a tornado was summoned. But he didn't care and went straight to its path. But then he retreated and climbed the building. He climbed all the way to the top. But then he fell. But he didn't care and got grabbed by Fernando. And then he realized he became bald and lost his hat and glasses. But he didn't care and ran straight into Fernando. And then he died, but he didn't care. After the experience at the construction site, he went to a coastal island. And then he went to the docks. He was going to fish, but then he realized he didn't have a fishing rod. But he didn't care and went back. And then he realized a volcano eruption started, but he didn't care and went to the volcano. He climbed up it. And then he realized shiny blocks were smashing the island, but he didn't care and climbed up again. And then he realized people were climbing up, but he didn't care and got off the volcano. And then he realized the dock was sinking. But he didn't care and stood on the railing for no absolute reason. And then he went on this thing sticking out of the dock. He failed miserably multiple times. And then he finally got on. But then he went on the island. But then he went back on the volcano. And then he did a lap around it. But then he died, but he didn't care. After the experience at the coastal island, he went to Roblox headquarters to the Robux again. But then he realized someone was already there. And then he realized a blizzard started, but he didn't care. And then he jumped down here for some reason. But then he realized he was stuck. But he didn't care and had an idea. And then he jumped down in the window. And then he died, but he didn't care. After the experience at Roblox headquarters, he went to have fun at the party palace. He went on this ride. He climbed to the top and someone pushed him. And then he fell and got hurt, but he didn't care and climbed up again. And then he tried to push the guy that pushed him. And then he realized that tsunami came. And then he died, but he didn't care.